I was working a seasonal and part-time job that was ending, and I needed a full-time job. So a friend of mine asked me one day if I would meet her for dinner, and I did. And we ran into a friend of hers who had two gentlemen with him. One was the fleet manager for the city, and the other one was the shop foreman for the city. And they said they were looking for somebody as a clerk in their department. So I went and applied for the job, and I got the job, and it's been history ever since. I've worked in most of the areas in my department. I worked in the parts room. Now I'm over the cell phones for the city. I take care of city accidents. When the vehicles have accidents, I have to get them repaired. It was just ever changing. Our department manager always was looking for creative ways to save money, to make the process better. And with that came ever-changing duties. In my department, it's mostly men, and I am one of the few women. We've had 3 women total. Now we only have 2, and for a long time I was the only one. A lot of my customers mostly are men. I work with the police officers, I work with the city technicians, the public works department employees, but I've always tried to have a customer service attitude. I've been referred to as the go-to person for the department. Anybody that didn't know who to ask, they would always call and ask me. Some of the positive changes I've seen with the city is when we went to computers, and we got a computer system in our department. It kept up with our parts inventory and our vehicle inventory, and I was responsible for that. There's been a lot of changes also in the city. We've seen Falls Park grow to be the destination place downtown. I've seen the Main Street go from 4 lanes of traffic to 2 lanes of traffic, and it's beautifully landscaped with trees and plants and artwork along the way. I enjoy coming to work every day because I truly enjoy my job. I enjoy the people. There's always different people coming through the door that need something, and I'm always pleased to help them.
I had friends that I went to high school with that come on with the city and told me that I ought to come put my application in, and I did, and 6 months later I had a job and been here for 35 years and enjoyed the whole 35 years of it. I enjoyed serving the public, going on fire calls and medical calls, and we did some odd stuff too, but it's all been good. I think it's about a year after I come on, McAllister Square caught on fire. And we was out there most of the night, and we was cutting fire actually out from under our feet, cutting hose with axes, and that was pretty memorable. And we don't get in that dangerous situation as we did then, so it was real memorable for me. When I come on, we was driving fire trucks that was in the late 40s and early 50 miles. Now we're within 10 years. All of our trucks are pretty much within 10 years, so we've really improved on that. And the city itself really improved. The downtown there was a ghost town when I come on this fire department, so it's really improved. We're working with a super group of guys, and we kidding around, but when it comes time to work, and it's serious, and we take our job serious.
Well, I went to school and studied criminal justice, and once I finished, I wanted to see if I was still interested in this field, so I applied for different agencies, and the city hired me, and I'm grateful just to have my job. So that's why I end up here, and thus far I'm happy with the results, what I learned in school, and now I get to apply the information that I obtained in college. So the things I enjoy the most is really being a positive resource for people and helping folks. It's not always about taking everybody to jail. It's really giving people different inputs on life and giving them advice. That's the most important thing to me anyway. Absolutely. I believe that the new tools, the new toys that we are receiving, it help us do our job a little bit better, more effective and efficient. So I think that's the different changes that I've seen thus far, and I'm sure it's more technology that's going to come out, and it's going to help us do our job a little bit better and faster and quicker. I can actually tell you my first day to work, it was very powerful. We were helping locate a young man that was, he was reported missing, and that was my first day to work. So we spent from that day to the end of shift looking for him, and I just realized then how powerful our job is and how we really help people in the community. So that really stood out to me because if I had kids, I would definitely need some assistance from the police and fire and whoever else. But it was very tedious work, but I wouldn't do it different. So that stands out in my head. I have opportunity to give people that's behind me a different limelight on law enforcement. Give young girls, a dream that they can do the same thing that I'm doing. And like the chief, she empowers me because I would like to take her position one day. So I just want to know what were her steps, and she can pass it on, and I would like to do the same thing to people coming behind me. So that's what get me coming to work every day.
My husband was online looking at the schedule for the St. Patrick's Day Festival, and he just happened to click over to employment and saw the position open, and he thought I would enjoy that type of job. So that's how I came here. Typical day or week is I basically manage the litigation cases that come into the city attorney's office. I also manage 3 staff members. We have lawsuits or claims that come in. We also help write ordinances and resolutions for the city. I work with our city attorney and the 3 assistant city attorneys and risk management in any department that has had a lawsuit filed, because of like public works, a trip and fall. I work with both our attorneys and outside counsel in gathering up the information to help them defend the lawsuit. I enjoy working with the people and helping gather the information to help defend the city. I enjoy interacting with the different departments as well as the attorneys that I work with. Pertaining to my job, when I first came, there wasn't any kind of standard gathering of information. Everybody had their own way of setting up a file, keeping the information on their computer, and I helped to bring a document management system into the city attorney's office. And now any attorney can look at what the other is doing and pick up where they left off if somebody's out of the office. And that has brought a lot of relief to the office. I enjoy working with the people. I come in, I feel like I'm doing a job that's beneficial to the city. Here helping out, and I enjoy what I do. So.